The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Daniel the Miracle Man Jacobs, 183 centimeters tall, weighed in at 73 kgs with a reach of 186. Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs. He bounced back from cancer as a two-time middleweight world champion and has fought the best of the best in his dark.
This bout is scheduled.
Expectations. And there's the bell to start the round. No defense for that hook. A well-placed hook. A well-placed hook. It is a sunny and hot day, and yet NigelBenn has been rocked. Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He got out of the way of that right hook. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that lap. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try to do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Heavy shots, and NigelBenn goes down. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here? Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. You've got to wonder how big. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Perfect counter shot. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's NigelBenn, the Dark Destroyer. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 72.8-inch reach. Up against them, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Talk about hot seats in the house.
It's NigelBenn, the Dark Destroyer, one of the greatest English champions of all time. Saul Canelo Alvarez.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
So much hype surrounding. And there's the bell to start the round. The straight right just misses. Nope, that hook won't score. The left hook scores. Good counter punching. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. And that hook misses. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ben in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Both men step back for just a moment. That right hook catching air. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Not a lot of defense here at all. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about... They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. That left hook just missed. Got Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Do you believe what we're seeing? As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's taking everything, full battle, because I know his legs are gone. But this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't...
Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Looks like they're out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell?
NigelBenn has been rocked. Pretty good start the first half of this round. So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter. So they're putting the instructions, they're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And we enter the final 10 seconds here. Pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights that are at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what makes our history books.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again. What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Only catching air with that hook. Missing with the hook. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Middle waist always.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. He's up, but how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, the Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Talk about Alvarez in that lap. And there's the bell to start the round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything else.
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Swing and a miss with the hook. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They got some work to do. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? You gotta like what you're seeing as you reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is he gonna punch himself out, though? Oh, my word! Canelo just got clipped!